Ain't nobody's running, ain't nobody's hiding, nobody's ducking. I mean, Crawford's going to be right there, ready to trade blows with Canelo Alvarez. Why did you use that word war? Why are you feeling that way?
If you go down the list and ask me about tactical advantages, most of them are Crawford.
Crawford could see everything coming. He could see everything coming that Canelo threw at him. He was reading it so well. His guard was so tight as well when he was up at the ropes, when he was exiting, looking to move around.
They looked about the same size, but that was a brilliant performance. And what can you say? I mean, you got to give him his credit. He created a lot of history. He dreamt this fight. He willed it to happen. A lot of people, not me, but a lot of people laughed at him, said, forget about it, no chance against a bigger guy like that.
Stephen A. Smith reacted strongly to Canelo Alvarez's loss against Terence Crawford. He explained that Crawford wanted this fight for a long time to solidify his legacy. According to him, Crawford proved himself on the biggest stage and is now the champion, taking away Canelo's shine. Smith emphasized that this was not just another win, but a defining moment.
Division world champion out of Omaha, Nebraska. He's undefeated, 41-0 with 31 KOs, and he begged for this fight. He wanted Canelo bad because to him, it's all about legacy. I'm not speculating. I'm telling you what I know. And how would I know? It's because I interviewed him. Yesterday, we sat down. Here is my conversation with the one and only Terence Crawford challenging Saul Canelo Alvarez, moving up 2 weight divisions to do it.
Max Kellerman also agreed that Crawford's performance was historic and career-defining. Max Kellerman broke down Canelo Alvarez's loss to Terence Crawford with a sharp perspective. He compared the challenge to moving up multiple weight classes and facing a dangerous opponent who can drag you into a real dogfight for the first time in your career. Kellerman noted that fighters with true confidence seek out tough opposition without worrying about size, speed, or power. He highlighted how Crawford carried that fearless mindset, reminding everyone that for years, no fighter openly called out Bud. In his view, Crawford proved his place among the sport's most respected by embracing that challenge.
Giving up or having to jump up 2 more weight classes and fight a guy who might put him in a dogfight, a real one, for the first time in his career.
When we get put in that position, we go find opposition to make that happen. You understand me? So when we go looking for the opposition, we're not concerned about how big they are, how fast they are, how strong they are. We feel like we got enough that we can bring to the table with anybody. That night I fought John Reese, I didn't care who was over there. Whoever they brought out that locker room was going to get it. You understand me? That's just what it was. And I think Bud kind of has that feeling. Now, Bud, you got to remember, has been around for a long time. Nobody called him out. You understand me? All the time Floyd came at the boxing floor, never said I want Bud Crawford.
No one ever said his name.
Hey, all I know is one thing. Israel Mazarmov, he didn't get it. He barely lost.
Yeah, but I was just saying, but nobody called his name.
Shakur Stevenson's admiration for Terence Crawford has always been visible. But after Crawford's emphatic win against Canelo Alvarez, his words carried even more weight. Shakur explained that Crawford not only delivered on everything he promised before the fight, but he also showcased why he is held in such high regard. Stevenson admitted that from the earliest stages of his own career, he had studied Crawford's style, mentality, and discipline. Watching his idol accomplish such a historic feat confirmed for Shakur that greatness is built on years of preparation and consistency. For him, Crawford is not just a champion in the ring, but also a mentor figure who embodies the standard of excellence that younger fighters aspire to.
Uncle Canelo said he was going to outbox him. He did exactly what I called years ago, and tonight he proved that he's the greatest boxer ever lived.
You know, in the interview with Dimwat, you said, you felt like going on a run watching that tonight. How much inspiration can you take from someone like Terence?
I take everything from him. I've been around him since I was a kid, and just watching that greatness.
Stephen A. Smith reflected on how determined Terence Crawford was leading into the Canelo fight. He explained that while some fighters might have requested that a superstar like Canelo come down to a more comfortable weight class, Crawford insisted on stepping into Canelo's territory at 168 pounds. For Crawford, the challenge was never about convenience. It was about legacy. Stephen reminded viewers that Canelo Alvarez is still one of the sport's most elite fighters, with a resume stacked with championships across multiple divisions. For Crawford to want exactly what Canelo held at this weight class and to pursue it without hesitation revealed his drive to claim greatness on the most difficult stage possible.
Be 1-0, Molly, with 31 knockouts. He's taking on all comers. I asked him, you're moving up in weight. Why would you not try to get Canelo to come down from 168 to 160 to meet you halfway, since his last fight was at Crawford's last fight was at 154? Crawford said, I want what he has. I want to go take it. I don't want to make, I don't want him making concessions and alterations. I'm coming to take what he has. And you look at him, and no one believes that he can't pull it off. He can box, he can punch, he's smart, he's elite, and he wants Canelo. He begged Canelo for this fight.